Welcome to Section 2 of Bash Camp. We always have to start off with our mantra. Hashtag, I am a Bash Camper. I am, I can, I will, I do. We put this training together to help you. We are confident that by you engaging in this training because you want more from your business and you can see your way to doing parties as a means of accomplishing your goals easier, faster, and more cost-effective. Any way you do your business, I believe this training is going to help you. We will provide great information, we will challenge you, we will help you, and we want you to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. Just as a reminder, the checklist is available just to help you track your assignment progress if checking off a list is helpful to you. It is not necessary for us. This is absolutely more for you. Our overview again, we've got 1 down and 5 to go. Section 2 is about how to build relationships with contacts. And that could be current customers and those that will be customers of yours in the future. What's important in this portion of the sales process is your ability to connect and build a relationship with customers so that they continue to buy from you, refer you, and become more than a customer down the road, meaning they could host, join, or promote your business through their network for your benefit. You'll never develop a good, loyal customer base if you don't learn the key to building relationships. This section, we're going to focus on organizing leads, contacting those leads and building that ever-important relationship, surveying some of your customers to get their feedback, specifically about parties in this case. A large percentage of people that join our business expect that their friends and family are going to support them, which we hope that they will, but that they are also going to be the ongoing source of future sales and income. So I'm here to tell you it is not possible to sustain a business on your friends and family, unless you want to be like Stanley here from the office that has obviously annoyed someone. When you are constantly trying to get business from the same circle of people, you will begin to see that people will start to avoid you. If you've learned or heard the term inbound marketing and outbound marketing, this concept is what I would call pull and push energy. Pull energy meaning inbound marketing is the most effective way and simple means that people are coming to you rather than you constantly going to them. It doesn't mean that you won't share offers and sales, but they will respond more positively and may even contact you when they have a gift buying need or are ready to replenish their sprinkles, or maybe want to join your team or host a party after they become a Pink Zebra believer. Customers begin to ask you when the new catalog comes out or what's new for the next season. Inbound marketing may demonstrate itself through endorsements from your customers or professional clients, social media posts from a host who had a great experience with you, or someone referring you to a friend. A great example of inbound marketing is when you have a host readily posting her experience with you at her party on her social media network. It's when someone else says, I love this, or someone asks you about what it would take to start a business. Push energy or outbound marketing means you are constantly looking for ways to promote your business. All your posts are about product deals, sales, or ways they can join your team. Even though those things are necessary, they should represent a small portion of your strategy. Consider ways that you could build those relationships with those that you meet so that they want to do business with you because you've connected with them and they like dealing with you. There's nothing better than a personal testimonial from someone that deals with you or offers a glowing report of how great it was to do business with you or shares a product story with someone else. So let's look at the customer development process as it relates to e-commerce. It attracts a lead. You see ads all the time promoting a product that possibly entices you to click on their website. They probably share the benefits and or features on their site so that they can convert you into a customer. They may offer a special to close the sale, so you'll make that buying decision right then. And then they ship quickly, send you a nice email thanking you for your business, and hope that you remain a customer as they continue to market to you. How can you take that same process of customer development with your Pink Zebra business and even more so specifically to Blend Bash? On the bottom half of this process, the Blend Bash creates a potential way for you to do business with someone that may have shied away from parties before because of that party stigma, or they've just not had success with getting guests to show up. It serves this changing market, talking about the Blend Bash in particular, that is in love with the shop and mingle type of party and leaving the long presentation behind. We're going to show you in this training a sales process that should ultimately lead to future business with a specific goal of building relationships with your customers. The process looks like this that you're looking at the bottom part of this slide. Using your contact list to write down prospects both for buying, hosting, or joining your team. And for this particular exercise we're going to take you through, we're going to be focusing on bookings. We'll walk you through a survey process to solicit feedback from your customers with no expectation of business right then. After the survey process is over, you'll share the survey results with them through a targeted email campaign with the goal of booking Blend Bashes. And lastly, book the customer and deliver a great party experience. Most consultants start out with their warm leads. Those are people in your life that know you well and you believe will support you in your business. You cannot, however, sustain a business on just those warm leads, as I said earlier. Your future customers will come from those warm leads and will probably turn out to be your most valuable connection. It is much easier to do business with those you don't really know than those that you do. This contact list, if you're not already using one, will help prime the pump for intentionally building a list of potential customers, hosts, and people to join your team, or identifying those that you're already doing business with that you can move through the sales process by possibly moving them from one level, meaning a customer, to the next. That could be a host or a future team member. This brings us really to the fourth assignment. Creating an ongoing contact list is a way of expanding your market potential. Start out with those that you know in each of these categories, and then start thinking about others that you don't have a relationship with yet. For this exercise, you'll be mostly focusing on people that you have done business with, even if you're not regularly connecting with them. As you build on this list, consider people that you want to do business with or just haven't gotten to yet. Consider area businesses that have traffic coming in that fits your customer profile and helps you to expand your market potential. Networking with people that are well connected in your community or own a business that have clients in and out all day can be a great resource. You refer your network to them and they do the same for you. Hairstylists, massage therapists, those are both great examples of that, and I would say most of those professionals do a good job of building relationships with their clients, which means clients trust their recommendations. So select those that you believe have a good reputation in your community that people seem to trust doing business with. My hairstylist is a great example of that. Most of her business comes from referrals from current clients. I've been going to her for years, and I started there because my daughter recommended her, and I would not consider switching unless she honestly unless she quits. There are at least 10 hair salons between where I live and where her salon is, but I still travel to her salon. What brings me back again and again is her service. She's a good stylist, but her service makes a difference. She stays connected. She's always on time. She's extremely personable. I feel like she truly cares about me and my family. You're in customers' homes all the time if you are doing parties. That is the best place to develop a relationship when you see their homes. Sometimes you meet their family, you see their pictures, you hear about their vacations. Learn to ask questions when you're setting up and doing your host coaching calls that may help you to learn more about your host lifestyle and family situation. As you build that relationship, the customer development process flows well, and you begin to do business together. Stay connected with just checking in, doing customer calls regularly, doing the 222 follow-up that we recommend. Ask about their personal lives. Keep notes if you need to so you can recall previous conversations when you connect. Customers don't want to feel like they're always being sold to. As they make a buying decision or decide to host or join your team, you have a chance to show them your professional service and expertise with the product. And by being good at what you do, they will enjoy having you in their home as they introduce you to their friends and share your products. Your hosts are your portal to future business, so treat them well and service them well. We are recommending specifically for this exercise to create 2 separate contact lists. Those on list A you have a cell phone number for. Those on list B, you probably already connect with them through texting, maybe Messenger or email. Consider adding some people that you've never done business with before, but you would love to for in the future. That's going to be for some future business, not specifically for this exercise. Now we'll put these lists to good use and work on the process of building stronger relationships with your customers, part of which, as mentioned here, is getting feedback. Your goal is to develop customers that want to do business with you again and again, while you're also adding to your new customer count regularly. A customer that buys from you just once is not necessarily your customer yet, but once they see that you are more concerned about helping them rather than just selling to them, they will remain a customer for as long as you stay connected and hopefully refer others in their life to you as well. We're going to go through the sales process in more detail than what was mentioned in the beginning. So first, in step one, the process begins with knowing if you are good at retaining customers or not, meaning that they are buying from you again and again. So how often are you experiencing that repeat business? The second step is evaluating yourself on how well you're doing in building relationships. That becomes the foundation to your entire business. People will continue to do business with people they trust, people that listen to their needs, and stay in contact with them so they feel a connection and that they're being serviced. Discovering a need in step three, or want, becomes from asking questions. This leads us to a way for you to find out more about your customers. We are suggesting conducting a survey, which we have created for you, that will help you to understand your customer base better and demonstrate that you care about their opinions. Many of you say that Pink Zebra listens, and it's one of the things that you love about the company. Your customers will have that same feeling. People want to be heard, and they, of course, have opinions about everything. So that brings us to step four, which is building your credibility as a consultant, and that begins with understanding your customers' needs by gathering information, as we said, and seeing how your products and services are working out for them. Step five in this survey process that we're going to explain more about, your goal is to learn about your customers, not sell to them, not to book a party, not to get them to join your team. You are just asking questions and gathering information. The final step, step six, once the surveying is done, we'll share how to share those, or we will tell you how to share those survey results and ask for the opportunity to book a party. That's going to come in the next section. We'll cover more ways to make those connections to book that future business in the next section that you're going to cover. Okay, so this brings us to assignment number 5. We will provide you with this 10-question survey that should just take 4 to 5 minutes to complete if you're doing it on the phone with your customer. It really focuses on your customer's experience with home parties in particular. Your assignment is to connect with at least 10 of those customers from either your contact list A or B, depending on how you want to make these connections. We would suggest that you review the survey before you begin so that you're comfortable with the questions, and you'll see it below the video display. Once you complete this portion of the training, you're going to see that on the training screen. There are 2 ways to conduct the surveys. Connecting with them through a phone call is preferable, since this is about building relationships. When you talk to a customer, believe it or not, that still happens, you can listen attentively and you can ask a question if there's something you feel more information about may be helpful. For example, if someone responds that they've had a bad party experience, gives you an opportunity to say, tell me more about that. Or you can dig deeper with another question to fully understand their issue. That exchange won't happen if you're actually texting or emailing, probably in most cases. You may also be able to discover that that's the reason that you're doing the survey in the first place, so that you can provide a better experience for them if they've had a negative one. So by phone, you would bring up the survey that we have the link for you. You'll enter your ID number so that you'll get credit for completing the survey. You'll complete the survey as you ask the question, so you'll be checking that for them. And then you will do a separate survey for every customer. So you'll do one, you'll complete it, and then you'll go on to the next one and bring that survey back up again if you are doing this by phone. If you're emailing or texting, you can send the survey link and have them complete the survey, but you will need to provide them with your ID number. So as they go in and enter, the very first thing it's going to ask is for an ID number. So you get credit for that survey. So you'll have to provide that. ID number to your customers. Once you complete at least 10 surveys, and we certainly recommend more if you've got time, the follow-up leading to the potential of closing the sale, meaning that you're going to, make an attempt to book a party afterwards, is going to be covered in this next section. We'll show how to use email or texting to share the survey results, which we're going to actually provide you with from all the past bash camps. We have honestly found that after 5 bash camps, the survey results are pretty similar. So we're going to be sharing you those results to really plant the seed as you connect with your customers and share those results to actually book a party. This shows you a sample email, but we're going to cover that in more detail in the next section. In a survey that we did last summer with our consultants, 47% of them said that 5% of their calls resulted in a booking. I mean, wow. That, to me, sounds a little discouraging. It should be more like 1 in 10, not 1 in 20. So if doing this survey and getting better at building relationships improve that stat in a big way, I would ask you, would it be worth it? I hope that you're all nodding your heads yes. So give this process a try and consider including the process of evaluating your customers' needs, maybe their buying habits, the ways that they like to do business, anything like that as part of your business routine in the future. So to wrap up, there are 2 assignments in this section. Assignment number 4 is to complete the A and B contact lists. Hopefully you'll see the value in using and updating these lists often for more than just this exercise. And then assignment number 5 is using those lists to complete the home party experience survey with at least 10 of those customers, preferably by phone, and certainly trying to get it to as many of them as you are willing to give time to. So with that, thank you for being part of section 2. It will be important for you to complete the surveys with your customers before starting section 3. So as we wrap up, I'm going to share hashtag I'm a bash camper. I am, I can, I will, I do, and I did. That brings section 2 to a close.